Powered by Riverside FM. Powered by Riverside FM.
Welcome to Do Good Work Podcast, hosted by Terrell Strayhorn and Jaquan Johnson. We specialize in taking a deep dive into issues that truly matter. Each episode unpacks the challenges and opportunities facing today's leaders, from classrooms to boardrooms, offering insights that inspire real change. By redefining success, we're changing lives, empowering people everywhere to create environments where everyone feels a sense of belonging, whether at home, work, or school. So hey, sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and join us as we explore the issues shaping our futures, one meaningful conversation at a time. Let's go!
Welcome to everyone to Do Good Work Podcast. Glad to have you back every single time and week. It's your co-host, Terrell Strayhorn, joined in the studio by Jaquan Johnson. We're looking forward to an exciting episode today. And so we'll give you a second for everybody to get into the room. Go ahead and drop into the chat where you're tuning in from. Let folks know it is time to go for the show. And we are coming to you across all of our favorite platforms. We've got YouTube and X and certainly LinkedIn. And we'll go and like and share. Please help us by liking and sharing. But you know how we do it. We kick it off every single week with the name game. So I'm going to kick it over to Jaquan for that.
Yeah, so every week first of all, welcome everyone. It's good to be back for another Saturday episode. Every week we start off the show using the first letter of your last name to describe your week or day. I will go first to give you some time to reshare. I would have to say, I've been running a lot more recently, and these past few runs, I've been thinking about my joints that they are not like they used to be. As a college runner, I didn't stretch as much, but now the more and more I run at this age, I've realized that stretching is very important. Joints are, two or more bones that connect, enabling movement. And it's important as a runner to, stretch, activate those muscles. So that's what I've been thinking about this week is joints. Yourself. Muted.
It has been a great week in the sense of productivity. So I cannot really complain there. Don't forget, y'all, if you're tuning in, listening in, go ahead and drop into the chat on your favorite platform. Get around to sharing them all. Using the first letter of your last name, how you feeling, how you coming in, what are you feeling like? So it's been a really good week. But by the same token, it's been a week where I've been around a lot of folks. So folks who tune into our podcasts different ways have reached out, been in touch this week, folks who at work, on campus. I would say last name Strayhorn, letter S. So the term for me probably is straightforward. Appreciate straightforward people. Appreciate people who can keep it real, keep it 100. Tell me when need to back up and try again. We had a retreat this week for academic affairs in the Division of Academic Affairs at Virginia Union. And so had an opportunity to really be around some coworkers and colleagues who just make work life. We're going to talk about it tonight. We're talking about work relationships and some of the job corner stuff. So, I appreciate, everyone tries to say what they think the other person wants to hear. And sometimes you got to just, keep it funky. So I appreciate people who have the courage to be honest, transparent, straightforward. That's my word this week. And so if you are listening, drop into the chat your word for the week. and we will display it on the screen. Let me be sure that LinkedIn is live and popping, because normally that chat is very active, but I can't always see it in the studio. And then if you're on YouTube, drop into the chat where you're tuning in from, how you feel, how's your day going. We definitely get those into the app. All right, so while that's going, let me now then get us started. I don't see YouTube, LinkedIn yet. All right, there we go. LinkedIn is live. Okay, so we're gonna talk in today's episode about some current events, and then we're going to do our job corner, and then we'll follow up with our main topic around, work relationships. And if you are already, that's why I wanted to make sure LinkedIn is going. If you are already on LinkedIn, please follow us at LinkedIn. We are still doing our LinkedIn challenge, and we need just 25 more followers to hit our milestone, the goal we had for ourselves. So if you are, please, sir, please, ma'am, please, person, follow us on LinkedIn. And in a moment, we'll put our flyer on the screen, but we just need 25 more people. So all you got to do is go to our page. I don't know, Jaquin, if you're in a position to drop it in the chat. If not, I can get to it in just a bit. If you go to our page, it will send you the link straight to the Do Good Work page. When you click on it, right at the top of that page is going to be a blue button that says follow us. Click follow. It says follow, not follow us. Click follow and help us hit this target. And if you are like others, please take the time to send it to others in your network, drop it into their DM, and let them know that we are up to something over here at Do Good Work and you think they ought to follow us. We would be greatly appreciative of your support. Now then, while we're doing that, we're going to get into this first segment. And to do it, I want to set us up to really talk about an issue that, I'm not seeing the follow us flyer, but I'll get to it in a second. We'll get to it by the end of the show. So let me focus and say that if you're listening to, the news and the details of the news this week, there are all sorts of headlines that we got to talk about. One of which is should concern every single listener, no matter where you sit on the side of the aisles. It's not really about that as much as people, listeners who are committed to doing good work, who care about the truth, about transparency, and really the role of data in decision making. And as you may know from the news, President Trump has fired the commissioner of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's a nonpartisan, official, responsible agency that's responsible for overseeing the numbers that tell us how our economy is doing, from job growth to inflation and beyond. It's not a Republican group, it's not a Democratic group. It is a nonpartisan official appointed by the president, of course, but whose responsibility is to oversee those numbers. And so why does this matter? Because really, when you have a situation where an official, nonpartisan official, reports data, numbers, statistics through these federal agencies, which many of them do, it's to help us, the American people. It's help us, our audience and listeners. It's to help us, do good work. It's help us get good work, because now we know where the numbers of unemployment lie. We know the industries that need more people to work in, those that are oversaturated with folks. And so this ought to concern us at least as an issue, because it raises questions, not just about the separation of sort of these nonpartisan officials and federal elected government leaders, but also the role of data in decision making. And do we follow the facts, or are we much more interested in just the hype and the clicks? And where do we put our trust? And then we'll use this as a segue into some advice about the job corner. So we got a quick 2-minute clip to listen to that'll help set the foundation for this issue tonight, and then we'll come back and discuss it just a little bit. So I'm going to cue up the video, and then we'll take it from there. Don't forget, drop into the chat your hello, how are yous, all of that. We appreciate it. All right. Give me 1 second. It's gonna make me not share it that way. I think this will work. Let's try it. Let me know if you can't hear the audio. Don't hear audio there. Okay.
Yeah, we can't hear the audio.
Let me try this, fire this up differently. All right, technical problems. I love them. Let's do it this way. Anything in the chat yet from folks who are their word of the day?
Let's look on LinkedIn. I don't see anything. No.
All right. Hopefully this can fix this problem. And let me see if I can do this. All right, try this page. And if this doesn't work, I will talk us through this myself. Okay. Let's give this a second.